Wow, audience, you look a lot more tan. Glad to see we all survived spring break, except if you didn't make it back from Gulf Shores. Lost a lot of good men out there. Literally, we just lost them for a while. But they showed back up with a hotel umbrella and a broken boogie board. Spring break, right? Actually, none of that happened. I went home to see my mommy because I refused a vacation in Alabama. Ready for some news? Good. Me too. My good friends at the Pew Research Center released another study over the break, revealing some not-so-surprising data about Americans. For the first time in 4 decades, more than half the population support legalizing marijuana. Old people are all like, what? And young people are all like, what? The poll indicated people are tiring of the war on drugs and the millions of dollars in enforcement and imprisonment spent on minor drug offenders. But the most surprising part, conservatives like Bible man Pat Robertson are supporting more than just the burning bush for once. One Harvard professor said this study's findings are more generational than a real indicator of public opinion swing. Simply put, we don't care as much about weed. It's weed. I'm not saying everybody in my generation is Puff the Magic Dragon. I'm just saying the dangers of marijuana are harder to sell when you've actually seen a stoner in action. I got friends that smoke pot, and let me tell you, they are a real terror to my pantry. Honestly, they're more of a danger to themselves. One of my friends got so baked at a concert that he got trapped in a porta potty for 15 minutes. Trapped. 15 minutes in a porta potty, fearing for your life. I think that's punishment enough for that crime. That and the cottonmouth. You can't just crack an egg on a frying pan and tell us it's our brain on drugs anymore. My generation's probably stoned and find those eggs delicious. Now they have to go to the store and buy eggs, and you created inebriated drivers. The blood and the Cheeto crumbs are on your hands, Ad Council. Whoa, when's the last time you ever looked at your hands? All right, my main point is, this is inevitable. We're all turning into hippies, and I, for one, can embrace it. I gave advice to the Republicans. Now it's time for a nice pep talk from way, way on the left. Oh, hold on, let me shift gears. I gotta get in my persona. Ow! All right, guys. All right, I'm glad to see that we can all slow down the war machine for a second to have a little tokey-toke on the truth pipe. You know, I felt this coming in my aura, bros. All last week, my organic carrots were growing crazy fast, and I was like, good thing coming, bro. I'm not just talking about the delicious pesticide-free carrots. Right, but not all you suit-wearing Fortune 500 hell-jair went all super bogus, man. I'm wearing a suit, and my hair feels really weird. But hair's a weird thing anyway, right? Like, why is it there? You know, I don't need a head shrubbery. What was I talking about? Radiohead's tour listing came out? Oh, yeah, that's right, government and stuff, man, righteous. All right, look, guys, weed is just the first step. I'm thinking big picture, like, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio's paintings and stuff. You know, I was an art major for like a semester. I know my shiz. I got some sweet plans, guys. You know, first off, looking at you, military, with all your guns and your short haircuts and your muscles and stuff. Who are you trying to scare, man? My mom always said honey works better than vinegar, which I agree with because, you know, vinegar is the one thing that still tastes terrible stoned. I think we need to drop the weapons and pick up the hookah in the Middle East, man. You know, share some hummus, play them some Fish albums, tell them you think their beards are groovy, and, you know, it'll all end up just laughing it off. Another alternative, though, dinosaurs. You know, who needs drones and you could have pterodactyls patrolling the skies like, ah! Oh, dude, what was that? Sounded like Nancy Grace. All right, seriously, though, man. I love the movie Land Before Time. Bring those dudes back. Look at you, scientists. Well, actually, no, that was just all I wanted to do, just dinosaurs. Dinosaurs and legal pop fraud, or, you know, mix of both, like potadactyl. Yeah, no, I'll work on that one. But speaking of things I worked on, you know, I'll end this advice session with something special I wrote for this. And you guys can't make fun of me, man. I worked on this really hard. One nation, two parties. Who's throwing the party? Can I bring my pita chips? Stop. What's the problem? Listen. You know, don't listen to me. Listen. It's coming from the earth. Mother Nature screams for her child, and her child wants the green. So I want you to know that, trees, that we care. Stop the madness. Stop the cries. Light the matches. Ask me why. Why, America? Why? That was called I Found a Peeled Hard-Boiled Egg on the Floor in Walmart. I prefer alternative titles. Come back after the break for a March Micah Madness wrap-up, and we might talk about a certain rice that finds himself in boiling water. Come back or I'll hit you with a basketball and call you names.